the disgusting rhetoric and hateful comments that the mainstream media and Kamala Harris has made about President Trump is downright disrespectful. President Trump is a threat to our democracy. No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay, let's discuss one thing. Y'all have compared him to Mr. Mustache Guy, hey guy, so much that the people actually believe it. Okay? No, he is not that guy. If President Trump was a dictator, he would have been a dictator from 2016 to 2021. But he didn't. If Kamala Harris is so with Biden, then there would be no messes to be fixed. But here we are. The messes need to be fixed. And the last person in the room is claiming to be the problem solver. Who's going to tell her? If she wanted to, she and Joe Biden could fix everything right now. But they don't. Even Bernie Sanders himself says she will, campaign on promise, and be as pragmatic as she wants to be. And then come the first day after the election, and it would be back to the same. We're taking your guns. I want that border wide open. And I want to give transgendered people their surgeries with your money. Who's gonna pay for it? Okay. Let's think about this. Trump's only interested in his billionaire friends. Okay. How many billionaires, waitress and waiter? How many billionaires work overtime? No tax on tips and no tax on overtime. Because, oh my God, did you know that overtime has a higher tax than regular business hours? The left is out to defeat Trump. And I will say this, I pray for him every night. And if God be for you, who dare be against you? And I pray every night that God will prepare a table for President Trump in the presence of his enemies. What does that mean, That means that instead of just, letting Donald Trump win, it would be letting him win in such a landslide. He prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies is the most, just not vengeful, because God wouldn't use that as vengeance. It's the most blessed thing for God to do. He forgives us and he saves us. But for him to sit there and have your enemies watch you get blessed. Now, don't sit here and get twisted, okay? The devil blesses his workers too, which is why Hillary Clinton has had power for as long as she has. It's nowhere near compared to what God can do. And I do pray that that table is prepared for him and God will spare him. The only thing that's going to kill Joe Biden is time. So, let's remember that. Time is Biden's biggest enemy, that and stairs. But it's disgusting to sit here and keep trying to sue your opponent Impeach your opponent. Sue him again. Hit him with this. Hit him with that. To try to kill him. I was talking to my state senator today. And his wife. And she said, they've tried doing everything they can. Now they're just going to try to kill him. And she said, she was talking like that back in May. I will say I'm wrong on something. I said that Biden would pull out the race in August. I said this in March. And Michelle Obama would take place, you know. But I'm wrong. I will admit I'm wrong. I'm not too good for that. But it's scary that they can't sue the man. They can't charge him with enough stuff. They can't, you know, raid his house. They can't silence him. They feel like they gotta kill him. And my senator's wife today said, you know, they're talking like socialism is this big to do, like it's this wonderful thing. They need to start teaching history as it happened, not history according to the Democrats. I remember this vividly. So I'm like, I don't ever want our country to be that way. I remember that in Venezuela, cash money, paper money was lying in the gutters. And people were just passing it by. In the gutters. You know why? Because it meant nothing. Venezuela has a dictator now. And they voted against him. He didn't get a single vote. But he canceled the election. And you know what he's doing to fix it? He is moving Christmas to October. No, I'm not even kidding. You can't make this up. I'm gonna Google it just for fact-checky safe. But he is moving Christmas to October, so maybe they'd forget that he kind of overthrew the election because he wasn't getting his way. Now that's a dictator. But million money on streets. I'm gonna Google it. Y'all Google it too. Look, you know, don't take my word for it because I might be wrong, but I'm probably not. How much is $20 worth of Venezuela? Our $10 bill is worth 366 whatever they have in the street. Wow. This is from Reuters. Okay. Their money meant absolutely nothing. The banknotes, currency, 18, just littering the streets. Let me find pictures of it because I'm not wrong. Images. Okay, here we go. I'm not wrong. Money in the streets. Money in the streets. Money in the streets. It's everywhere. Here's the picture I originally saw. Oh, where'd it go? Money in... Stop it. Money in the gutters. Okay. In the gutters. That's sad, isn't it? Venezuela. Am I saying it right? Venezuela. Oh, fudge sickles. Like... Venezuela. Christmas. But yes, they are going to move Venezuelans' Christmas will start in October. Okay, I'm not wrong. Maduro decrees Christmas will start in October as Venezuela cracks down on dissent. Christmas will start next month, even as thousands look set to pass the holidays amid political unrest. September smells like Christmas, he says. This year, and to honor you all, I'm going to decree the beginning of Christmas October 1st. Christmas will arrive to find everyone in peace, joy, and security. Like, okay, tell me this doesn't sound familiar. Just hours before blah blah blah's announcement, Venezuelan authorities published an arrest warrant for his main rival. And I'm not getting this from Fox News. This is straight from CNN. Accusing him of crimes associated with terrorism. Does that not sound familiar? I don't want to be Venezuela. I really don't. And that sounds so terrifying to me. So if y'all think I'm lying, I'm not. Venice. Well, y'all. Election results. Okay, so the 2024, July 28th, election results. Oh, man. Yo. This didn't go well for him. At all. Oh, they have 6 years for a term. The election was politically contentious, with international monitors calling it neither fair nor free, citing the incumbent having control of most institutions and repressed political occupation before, during, and after. Widely viewed as having won the election, a former diplomat, Edmundo Utrera, fled to asylum in Spain amid repression of dissent. So, yeah. But Trump has complained about the election and how there was interference. Okay, there was. He was a sore loser. They're still mad about 2016, you guys. Wait, well, our Hillary and our people didn't do all that. No. Just like, because of, they're not petty like Trump. He just wanted. Actually, for 4 years, Hillary and Rodham Clinton called President Trump an illegitimate president, as well as others. Okay? Just saying. Kind of, sort of. Other countries recognize Gonzalez. Is that the incumbent? Or, yeah, that's the opponent, as the election winner. Whereas countries, including Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, and Cuba, recognize the dictator as the winner. Does that not make sense? I mean, they had Supreme Tribunal of Justice, which were all loyal to the president. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Donald Trump said he would lock Hillary up. Did he not? Did he? He didn't, though. Because even he felt bad for, putting behind bars a former first lady. I mean, Not that she's a lady, but I digress. It would have been seen as political overreach, going too far with power. Oh, he's drunk with power. No. So all of the things that Trump has not done, using the DOJ to go after his political opponents, having investigations that are ridiculously, unnecessary on his opponents, and trumping charges, no pun intended, for things that either don't matter or didn't happen. And let's talk about, Brett Kavanaugh for a second. What was that hoe's name? Something. It's a three-person name, hoe. Brett Kavanaugh. Something. Oh, this hoe has an award now. He worked for Ken Starr. Okay. And by the way, Trump does not support abortion, and he wants there to be a cheaper way to get IVF. Just saying. Personal life. Okay. Blasier or some hoe. What's that girl's name? Blasier. Whatever. Hoochie Goochie Blasier was said to have had relations with him. But God is good, and he had literally moment by moment details of his daily schedule to the minute, and he didn't veer off. The girl couldn't identify where it was, when it happened, where it happened, and none of his friends would say, yeah, that, none of her friends, even said it happened. By the way, I'm reading here. Where'd it go? I just lost it. Received high evaluations from his students. So he actually taught J.D. Vance. But Blasier, Hoochie Goochie Blasier, made all these, attacks on him. And now she's got like this whole medal nonsense. And it was all fictional. How come the left can attack us? I told someone, I said, why don't we cheat? Blasier. I don't know how to spell that his name. But why don't we cheat? Brett Kavanaugh. Accuser. Allegations, there you go. Christine Blasey Ford. Whatever. There is actually a Blasey medal that you can get now for being a hoe. And isn't that interesting? It was all a lie. Russia was a lie. But hey, let's not, split the difference there. She got the Courage Award. Courage for what? Woman of Courage Award. For what? She didn't do anything. Like, and isn't there an award? I mean, I swear I heard there's an award named after her. Oh my gosh. Also, what's the other hoe? Stormy Daniels. If she was paid hush money, and she didn't hush, does she have to return the money? And did she pay taxes on the money? Just saying. But the reason Kamala wants there to be an open border is so she can get the votes. I saw a video like earlier this year. If someone went up to illegals at the border, who do you want to win? Trump or Biden? Oh, Trump sent me home. I want Biden. Not even kidding. I'll have to find it. She got a freaking award, a courage of... Oh, I'm dumbfounded now. Oh my God. I was looking this up earlier and then I forgot. I mean, I'm just... Remember how I just said that God will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies? Remember in the spring when Harris Butker made that speech at a Catholic school, and people got upset that he had a religious speech on a Catholic school. Well, God prepared a table before him because he did that big old thing at the game today. Just saying. Oh yeah. Orders. Biden. That's what I'm talking about. God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. He had been crucified, basically, on the internet for his stance on gender roles. And all the cat lady people just lost their minds. Okay. Change the course of it. Okay, this is Joe Biden's first day in office. Re-engage with the WHO, World Health Organization, to make Americans and the world safer. My ass. Structure our federal government to coordinate a united national response. My ass. Extend eviction and foreclosure moratoriums. Whatever. It's what? It's 320. Extend student loan pause. And they canceled that. Rejoin the Paris Agreement on the climate change. Roll back the environmental actions to protect the order, in order to protect health, public health and environment. Advance racial equality. There's your DEI. Launch the whole of government initiative to advance racial equality. There's your DEI hires. Reverse the executive order excluding undocumented immigrants from the reappropriation count. Preserve and fortify protections of dreamers. Reverse the Muslim ban. Stop the border wall construction. Deferred enforced departure for librarians with presidential memoriam. It's late. Preventing and combating discrimination on the basis of gender, DEI. Executive branch personnel ethics, executive order. Regulate the process, executive order and presidential memorandum. I swear, I remember Googling this. The 12th thing he did on his first day was cancel the pipeline. Google. I'm doing research in real time because it's important. And what makes me so mad is Taylor Swift to be like, do your own research. Ho. Okay. The youth's idea of doing their research is listening to mainstream media and you. Oh, he didn't close the border. pipeline. Oh, it's not going to auto finish. The Keystone Pipeline. His first day in office, he shut down the pipeline, eliminating 11,000 good-paying jobs with the stroke of a pen. When Trump was in office, Iran was broke. But here we are. Why can't we support ourselves and buy our own oil? I don't get it. If you vote for Kamala, I have a question. Why do you hate America? Because you do.